Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I wanted to show you how I get those nice curls I was wearing in some videos without heat. So how I style them without using any curling iron, any flat iron, and not even a hairdryer. I kind of found this method by accident. And I started really liking it because my hair is really dry at the end, because I used to color it blonde a lot. So I used to be a blonde haired girl, and I had to stop it because my hair got really broke from all the bleaching. So I started coloring it dark again, and I wanted to find a way how to style my hair really nicely without using too much heat. My hair, like, naturally air dried, like washed and not done a lot with it. My hair looks like that, and I'm gonna show you how you can get from that hairstyle to okay. First you have to comb your hair really well. Make sure you don't have any tangles, and then, sorry, I have to look in here because I have a mirror there. Then you need to decide where you want your part. I like, when I do it curly, I like to have the part here on the side. So comb that down really nicely like that, and then I'm gonna spray my hair a little bit with this liquid silk gloss hair repair from Schwarzkopf, and it repairs the hair inside the hair cells. So I'm gonna spray this quickly all over. As you can see, I have really thick hair that tends to be very frizzy. So I spray that and comb it through again. And the important thing when doing this style, or like trying to mold the hair into nice curls, is that you don't try to do it with wet hair, because if your hair is still wet, it will not dry until the morning. So your hair has to be 80 to 90% dry before you do it. In the morning, when you wake up, it gets dry. And if you have really thin hair, I would not recommend using something like this before. I would recommend using this in the end. I use it before, so while I sleep on it, it keeps the hair from being frizzy. If you have really thin hair, it might be a good idea to do the next step and then spray it with hairspray. Next thing, I'm gonna take a hairband like this. They should be very elasticy, so you're comfortable to sleep on it on your head. It should be quite a big one, not one of those tight ones, otherwise it will hurt you. And just put it on your head like that. Push out the back a little bit forward so your hair so the hair doesn't come out flat here. Make sure you have it nice where you have your part. And then it goes in here nice. And then all you're gonna do is you start from the front. And then all you're gonna do is you start from here, take a strand of hair and put it with this thumb underneath. See? So you wrap it around the hairband. Then you take a next strand of hair and do the same thing, wrap it around on the hairband. It doesn't have to be too neat, because I don't want the neatest curls. If you want neater curl, comb it before you do it so it's more neat. And the more thinner strands you take, the more bouncy and tight the curls will be. I like to have them pretty tight in the front, so I'm not taking too thick hair strands. So you see how this looks. You're just wrapping one strand after the other around the hairband. And then when I get to this point, I start doing it from this other side here. So again, I take the strand and put it through down. Then I take another bit, and then the next bit, put it through like that, and then another bit. See? And I'm going to show you from the back how I do the back. So I'm just gonna... Okay, then I take the next strand. In the back I usually take a bit thicker strand. Wrap it around. And then from that side, take another strand. Wrap it around. Through it, and again, and try to keep those two parts to the side so you have more space here to finish all your hair. And then you take, in the end you take the last bit, you lift the hairband, you pull them through, and again, and you just tuck it in here. All your hair is tucked in nicely like that. So it's all finished now. All my hair is tucked in quite tight. I'm gonna get quite tight curls, and I'm gonna get them here like upwards and here outwards. If you don't want them so tight, take thicker strands and pull them when you finished a bit out so they're not so tight. So this is how it looks. And sometimes when I wash my hair in the morning, I do this in the morning and I go out like this as a hairstyle, and I let it dry a whole day like that, and then I sleep on it also. So the next day I'm gonna have really nice curls. But today I wash my hair in the evening, so I'm not going out like that. And I'm gonna sleep on it, and I'm gonna show you how I take it out tomorrow. I already put on my clothes and did my makeup for the day. I slept on this hair one night, so in the morning it looks a bit messy like that, but it doesn't matter at all. I'm gonna show you now how to take it out and how to style the curls. If you have really thin hair that doesn't hold curl very well, I would recommend spraying it now with a lot of hairspray before you take it out. But as my hair is really thick and frizzy anyhow, it holds the curls very well, so I'm not gonna do that. So basically you just pull the elastic band we put around our head, the one you slept on, just pull it out and carefully release the curls. Loosen it a bit overall first, and then just carefully pull out your hair. So you basically wake up with that, and it takes very little time in the morning to take out this hairband and style it and have a great hair, and people think like you spend like an hour in the morning doing your curls. Last bit. So there you have your hairband, and now you're left with something like that. As you can see, they're very tight curls, and they start more in the bottom. They don't have a lot of frizz at all. What we're gonna do now is comb it all. Just be careful if you have frizzy hair to keep the frizz. And in order to keep the frizz, what you can do is comb your hair around your hand to form the curls. This is the technique. As you see, you comb it around your hand and then it forms the curl even better. And this is a technique used by vintage hairstyling. If you do pin curls, you also take the pins out and then you comb your hair around your hand so they don't get, your hair doesn't get frizzy. You see, it forms automatically around my hand to make a curl. And as I said, if you want less curls, just don't use so thin strands of hair. Use bigger strands just to get a wave, and don't leave it overnight, just maybe leave it a few hours. Then after you combed it very well, use some hair oil. I like to use BioSilk or even this one, which is a gloss. Today I'm going to use this one because it smells a little bit better. Put a tiny amount. Put it through the ends of your hair so they keep away from frizz all over the day. That's actually my biggest problem, frizz. And after you finished with the combing and putting the oil in your hair, all you need to do is style it the way you want it. You know, you can put like a hairband and leave this front curl a bit out and put a hairband on this side, or put them all back like that and put a hairband on top of this, on top of the hair. Looks like this. Or, you know, play around with the parts. Take this side and pin it up with a little thing like that. It's gonna look like this. You know, use different hair bands. I also have this feather one, or you know, different hair clips. I also have this one. Or like take all the hair and put half of the hair up and half of the hair down. You can even tease the back a little bit, but today I'm just gonna take this big curl here in the front and I'm just gonna put it up like that to the side and clip it with a little clip. Yeah, so that's my hairstyling for today, which looks like this. And thanks so much to all my subscribers. I really appreciate all the support and all the nice comments, and hope to see you soon and hope that you like it. Bye guys.